Hello, people. Hello, people. It's that time. It's that time again. Yes. Welcome along to my live YouTube stream. My name is Danny C, and let's get down to business for round 5 of the GT World Series Manufacturers Cup. And we are at Daytona Road Course. I hope everyone is all well out there. So let's get straight to it then. So this is the 5th round of the GT World Series Manufacturers Cup. And the Daytona is going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. So this is what I'm going to be running you through. So what's happening is that there's going to be 5 minutes qualifying in the qualification session with the tyre wear set to ×4, and then you have the race itself where the fuel consumption rates are set to 3 and the tyre wear rate is set to 4 as well. You would need to make a pit stop at some point of the race, and so there's just like some alternatives of how the strategies are going to pan out. So it's a bit of an unknown and as to like how it pans out, but I don't think fuel should be an issue. So we'll be using the medium tires, which of course there's no rain because the track doesn't rain at Daytona. So yeah, so this is about what you need to know, as well as the penalty system, where obviously the shortcut to the penalty set to weak, so you can get a little cheeky like in certain places of the track if you wish. So you don't want to be like crossing the pit lane, crossing the white line at the entry and the exit, because otherwise you'll get a penalty. A 3-second penalty will be slapped in your face. So any moment. so just about 2 minutes until we enter the 6 o'clock slot. 6 o'clock slot. So we'll see about how that pans out as well. So let's have a look at myself, like with the practice times. So I'm obviously in the top 600 at the minute. The quickest that we've seen is the French driver Antonio with a Corvette C7, and there's some that's got Super GT 500, and then you have the Corvette and Ford GT LM Spec Race Car Spec 2. Lexus isn't too bad, which is the top time for the Porsche. So we've got the French driver in the Porsche now with a 143.8. So which I'm just about a second slower than the but what really matters to me is just a clean qualifying and race, and then so we'll see how that goes from there, as the 6 o'clock slot is open. Ollie just managed to get some practice to as well. Yo, yes, Alex, welcome along, my brother. I hope you're well out there, and I hope all is well from your end too. And good luck to your Manufacturers Cup race. No problem. Do what you need to do, because practice makes perfect. That's for sure. So when I done a fast lap, then I set the brake balancer to 2 to the rear. So and that's how I find it pretty easy. To just to control the braking as well as getting the traction out of the slow corners, which is what this car is pretty good at. the traction out of the slow speed corners. But this is the first couple of warm-up laps, and obviously used because of the as I've set me my best lap literally just an hour ago to just to see where I'm at, like along with some fast quality drivers in the lobby I'll be putting. But you never know that there may be some familiar names I've know of. There may be a lobby that I don't even know any of them. Probably bump into you. Who knows? So this is about as wide as you can get without getting penalised with a track limit violation. I was stuck at 163 mile an hour on the back straight at the Nürburgring from earlier in the Manufacturers' Cup season, but it turns out at Daytona it's not really too bad in terms of speed. So obviously we've got just over 10 minutes until I get put into a lobby. Tyres are nicely warmed up, ready to go faster and faster. And that lap I did where my ghost is, I was going at full speed through the chicane without cutting any corners too much. Like I'm chasing two ghosts, so feels like I'm chasing a pair of Daleks who are looking to exterminate the lot. Welcome along, TJ. Welcome along, buddy. Thanks very much. I hope you're well out there, and I hope all is well from your end too. Check out TJC Gaming on YouTube as he plays games such as ACC and the GT7, and he's also been playing that truck game, that truck simulator yesterday, and obviously been getting comments from those who try to get him drunk with the 1-1-1-1-1. So Yeah, and then it's raining in my area as well. So everywhere, but so you're not the only one there to live in an area where it's raining at the moment. So hopefully some nice weather like over through the weekend. Yeah, why not? Why not? Just to take your mind off certain things. Take your mind like from the stresses from certain extents. And if you're just tuning in, then obviously what's happening there is that there's a 20-lap race at Daytona. So I'm looking for a good result, depending which lobby I get put in. So my personal best of this series, of the GT World Series, is 250. Probably could have got to 275 if I would have got third place of it in the end, but it's the way it goes, don't it? Sometimes whatever swings you roundabouts, and so don't want to jinx it just yet. So let's see. So I'm up for anything, right? Regardless, as long as I will finish anywhere in the top 8, then it's still good, to increase the DR. But depending on what the point system's like, because the point systems just flutter depending how quick you get, as well as having about a higher bar in the DR, then that's something to bear in mind also. Because you look at some fast drivers that they get ridiculous amount of points, like 400 odds or something. So once I get put into a lobby, that I know by then, so I'll set myself a certain target as to depending how many points that that lobby offers, then we'll go from there. I mean, of course, everyone. I'd love to win, like anybody who loves to win, but it's not going to be easy, depending who you're up against. %100%. There've been times where, obviously, when you're doing everything right, and then all of a sudden, a bit of contact by somebody through no fault of your own, just literally throws you off just a touch. But so that, of course, you've got to make most out of the difficult situation, which I have done. And last time I did the Manufacturers Cup race was last Wednesday for the race at Deep Forest. I didn't do the recent one at Japan. So that, of course, we're looking for a clean race, hopefully keep the nose clean this time, and then yeah, we shall see what happens. Starting to feel like I'm getting slightly quicker on me PB. Now, a bit too much into the apex can literally throw you off guard. Also, and that results me getting a half-second penalty. So, which for the racing itself, it's going to be interesting with how much of a bigger penalty you're going to take, and that, of course, you just got to anticipate and get yourself set for the unexpected. So, in the meantime, I'm just going to park over to this runoff area and chill for a moment. So with the Jimmy Codgers British Touring Car Championship overdone with having got a third place in the Drivers' Championship, which of course for me is something that I couldn't ask for like much more, like having missed out 2 meetings whilst I had other commitments to deal with, and copy TJ. And then, obviously, the last round in the Manufacturers Cup is over at Fuji Speedway, which we don't know like how the racing is going to pan out as well. It could well rain over at Fuji Speedway. So I'll be 2 seconds. I'm going to go for a quick toilet break. And I'm back. I'm back again. Less than 30 seconds until I get put into a lobby. And just before we get going, good luck to everyone that's taking part in the first slot of the GT World Series Manufacturers Cup at Daytona, as we're about to get in the lobby in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anybody familiar? No. So I see some 911s. I see one in the Z4, one Lexus, one BMW, Toyota, a Ford GT. So let's have a look at the points table. So ideally, that to fourth place or better would be nice if I was to go higher than 250. Regardless, anywhere in the top 8 is still good. So I don't know what quality like the other drivers have got, but we'll just get into see what happens, kind of thing, and go from there. So good luck, everyone, as we're about to begin 5 minutes qualifying for the Manufacturers Cup race. So give myself a bit of time to let people by. Go, go, go. Get the tyres warmed up. Let these two by. The Ford GT driver was wise to go at the back, knowing how quick that Ford GT is on the straight line. So I'm just generating some heat into the tyres. Slightly catching up the car in front, but not by much. This lap doesn't feel too bad, so I will be going again there for the next one as well. And the tyres will be slightly worn as well. So we're starting to see some lap times coming through. See what time can I get. Purple in the first two sectors, but it could well change, as there'll be some people getting the tow. Makes sense why the lap times are much quicker as well. So I'm up on my personal best. So let's see what lap time can I come out with. Definitely I'm at a low 45, as far as I'm aware. I'll take a P5. I'll take a P5 without the toe. And then you got the Danish driver in the Porsche 911. So the Danish driver is the top Porsche driver as well. And then you have the French driver in the 4GT. So it's like I said that like anywhere in the top 8 is still good, which will give me the increase of the DR rating. So and of course I was the last car out on to cross the line, making most of the track evolution. Okay, so 211 points, like, which obviously 8th place is obviously the least I can finish. So I'm going to put the message out. Have a good race, good luck, and of course let's have a clean race. So you would need a minimum of 1 pit stop. So failing to apply that will result in a 1 minute penalty. So you can choose to either pit. Say if you got damage in the first lap, for example, you would need to pit. But tyres is also going to be a key factor as well, isn't it? So in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. Good luck, everyone, and good luck to everyone that's taking part in the 5th round of the GT World Series Manufacturers Cup. So you can hear the engine notes rising whilst we stand still for a moment. As they want to burn the fuel down to ensure that they get a lighter car as well. Let's see, what number am I then? Number 3 for Dale Earnhardt. Welcome on, Wally. Thanks very much. Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're well out there, and I hope all is well from your end too. This is Wally, who's obviously big into motorbikes, and he has his own YouTube channel, like, for those who are into motorbikes and into MotoGP, like, he's the one to go and check out on YouTube. Obviously he published some videos, so he's your guy to go and check out for those who are into motorbikes. And if you're just tuning in, then obviously there's well, hoping like I'm for a good result regardless, and just want to keep my nose clean and yeah, see what happens. So I burned up like about 2% to like about the fuel, well, nearly 2%, like, well, it's in the 98%. No problem, Wally, anytime, no problem at all. Here we go. Buggity, 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 let's go racing, boys and girls. I want to go fast. safely through to the first couple of sectors. Directly in the Nissan driver's slip. Might have gone a bit too wide there. Probably a penalty coming our way. No, I got lucky. I got lucky. Because the thing is, the penalty system's set to weak on the shortcut. So we've got a four-way battle for the lead, interestingly. And I've closed right up on the braking as well. The Toyota driver's gone wide onto the grass. And we've got somebody joining in the leading group as well. And that is the Portuguese. Welcome along, Captain HC. Nice to see you, buddy. I hope you are out there. Indeed, I am getting down to business because there's a great scrap going off for the first place. Gonna give the Nissan driver a bit of a tow, a bit of a nudge. Somebody's left the room, and it's the McLaren driver. The Portuguese is in the McLaren as well. A long way to go, that is for sure. And the 4GG driver's not getting in the way too. Oh, the super driver's gone way, way wide. And he's lost it. So I've got two cars in one chicane. As the Nissan driver had to wait just a touch to avoid hitting the super driver. And I'm also getting the benefit with the bump drafter from the Polish driver as well. It's okay, it's okay. I'm still in that group. Yeah, just a little bit too deep on the first corner. not where I want to be, but you know, that misjudgment on the braking, thinking that we're gonna get hit, and then obviously it's what can do you sometimes. Yellow flags, yellow flags. So the Danish driver's gone off. And the Toyota driver too has the half-second penalty as well. So the four DG drivers on his Todd. So I'm going to retake about the position for 8th. Get myself back into the DRP position as well. The Supra is meant to be good on the straights, but the Toyota driver is struggling to get the toe just a touch. So I might take him at 8th place off the Toyota driver. Maybe, maybe not. Much closer than I ever been. I thought about it. But the door was shut. Oh, the Porsche driver's gone low mowing. Much closer than I have been to give the Toyota driver a nudge to get closer to the group. I'll go around the outside. That didn't work. bit of a tough ask to try and catch up to a few more people. But I might try again once more to take second place off the Toyota driver. This is good racing between myself and the Toyota driver, but we've got to keep moving up the field if we can. Because otherwise these lots are going to be disappearing. So I've taken 7th place, so there's 5 cars up front in the battle for second. And then there's the orange Ford GT driver from France, who's on his Todd, walking it. Cheers for returning the favour. I gave you a bump draft, and you do the same. This is very clean and respectful racing between myself and the Toyota driver. Oh, some clashing going off too. So I'm going to pit at the end of this lap, as I noticed a couple of people behind me who've pitted in as well. So hopefully I'm going to get a little closer to that group in the battle for second. Maybe. Nah, I thought wise to it. So they're all busy working together, trying to catch up to the Ford GT driver. get some fuel in. As well as new tyres. The field is looking spread apart now. Fuel's not going to be an issue now. So we've got the Skyline driver like serving the penalty for track limits. Yeah, definitely. Still a long way to go, that is for sure. So I can see the battle for 5th and 6th. That's not that far away. Whoa! How close can you get to losing the plot? And now I'm sitting duck now. Yellow flag, something's happened. Oh, it's the... As the motor inside had picked up damage. Looks that way. Drama towards the end of the motor races. We've got 4 laps remaining. And the motor inside somehow kept in touch, but as we know that how quick that McLaren is on the straight line because of the that turbo the 650S GT3 it's got. But no, it looks like it's already suffering with some damage also. So I can see 4th place a bit in my sight. So if these two crash into each other, then at least I'm able to come on with 260 something points. And there's also a battle for 2nd place a bit further up the road as well. And then you have the orange Ford GT driver running away with it. Fourth place is definitely in my sight. I'm closing and closing. Of course, these two are busy, helping each other while I'm slowly and surely closing up on 4th place. No time to worry about fuel, I'm just going to go full beans. The Toyota driver's gone wide. I got a half-second penalty for track limits. So P5 is mine for now, which is where I started, as we're about to go into the last lap. And if I get that 4th place, then it would be a good comeback about having ran too wide in the early run in the first corner. Skating across the circuit, and I'm right behind the BMW driver's toe. So I'm going through the bus stop for one last time. This is it. This is for position. It's all or nothing. Can Danny C steal a position? I'm going around the outside. Around the outside. This is going to be close. This is going to be up close. Ah! Ah, that was close. That was close. I thought I had 4th place, and then it's just that a little bit more apex of it is what got the rush in the upper hand. So started 5th, started 5th, finished 5th. Great comeback regardless, and of course the lovely increase of the DR. So I'm back into scoring solid results regardless. But yeah, it's what it is, you know, that. But I enjoy that regardless. Also, my GG's to everyone that's took part, and 4 seconds gain of the leader. Do you know, I wasn't quite paying much attention to as to how quickly I was going on the leader, because that 4GT on paper, you'd think that it's quicker on the straight line, but never guarantee anything. So I'm gonna save the replay because that was wicked, and a lovely increase of the DR. So thank you. So this is what gets me for 5th place, having been close by 4 thousandths of a second to get to 261. So I'll take that. I'll take that. So don't want to be risking it too much of it elsewhere. Definitely a bit clippable, that one, that's for sure. And then I'm gonna do a close the stream as I'm gonna open the ticket and see what I win this time. from a 3-star roulette ticket. Better dosh. Better than nothing. And then we draw closer to the stream in the Escapes movies. And that was round 5 of the GT World Series Manufacturers Cup, and looked like a really good result was within reach, but it's just just in smallest of margins, which you cannot afford to make any mistakes. But then I have to make up for it, which I was closed up on the leader somehow, and then obviously worked with somebody else to ensure that we progress further up the field also, and it was fun regardless. And then having started fishing and then finished 5th, and then came so close to getting 4th place by 0.004 of a second, and it was good. It was good, and I enjoyed that too. So next time I'll be actively racing, which is I'll not be streaming from my perspective for tomorrow's around 8 of the the Lamborghini GT3 Pro Series, where obviously it's in my hands of the championship lead with 3 rounds to go. So obviously that just got to be sure that I finish the race in one piece and keep my nose clean, and so it should be good. As we're racing at Road Atlanta, and you'll be able to watch the coverage from the CC Sim Racing YouTube channel if you like to go and check them out as well. And of course, enjoy the quality drivers going at it in the pro category. And so next time I'll be streaming from my perspective is Saturday for the final round of the GT World Series Manufacturers Cup over at Fuji. So looking to finish off the high, having had slight difficult races in some circumstances, but we'll just we just move, and we'll just go from there. So if you like the content, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoyed the content. And on that note, I'm going to cut short. Thank you all for tuning in to watch my race for the GT World Series Manufacturers Cup. And obviously, P5 had to be mine. But there's always another chance. Always another chance for a good result, whatever competition you've got. So on that note, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Peace. Thank you. And bye-bye.